Should a man be able to have a podcast? No. Well, hello, America. I'm Julia Louis-Dreyfus. I'm here today in the role of judge because I'm a judgy person. And to prove to you that I'm a judge, check it. Let's go. We are now about to listen to the first dispute before the court of JLD.
I saw this trend on TikTok where you chop up all the ingredients of a sandwich into tiny little pieces and then put it on the roll so you get perfectly distributed ingredients in every bite. I asked the Deli Guy to make my sub chop style, and my friend freaked out at me. I did nothing wrong.
I have not heard of a chop sandwich. I will tell you that I'm starving and that I would like to have that right now. So I'm in favor of the chop sandwich. I think it's genius. I think it's the beginning of something extraordinary. I think it's like $1 billion idea.
Can I show you what it looks like?
Yeah.
So you chop up everything here and then
you shove it in there.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to take back my $1 billion idea comment. I'd like you to edit that out. It looks repulsive. Just leave it at that.
You don't ask the deli guy to make a chop sub. You just don't. That shit is embarrassing, and it looks gross, and it takes some extra time. I'm not trying to get blacklisted by my deli.
Well, the problem with this particular case is that there's not really enough evidence presented before the court, because where's the deli guy? I need to be hearing from the deli guy. I'm going to declare this a mistrial. There's just insufficient evidence for me to render a judgment. And I don't know who's running this thing, but this is a travesty. And in the name of justice, let's get the deli guy here. I've never had a relationship with my deli guy. I have not.
Not even romantic.
Oh, yes, I slept with my deli guy, if that's what you mean. Yes, I slept with my deli guy. It was fine, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah. Next case.
So I started this podcast a couple months ago where I do a deep dive into the world of calligraphy, and I asked my girlfriend what she thought of the most recent episode about traditional dip pens, and she said it was so good, but I never recorded an episode like that. I was just testing her. I don't think she's been listening to my podcast at all.
Please don't make a podcast about calligraphy. I think it's a mistake. Only because, and I'm all in favor of calligraphy, okay? I'm not anti-calligraphy, but it's a visual medium. And a podcast is not. And I'm really, frankly, ready to pass judgment, but out of respect for the law and how we do things in this court, we'll listen to the other witness. Whatever.
I definitely listened to most of the first episode, but I don't find it to be the most stimulating topic. I'm not listening to all that. I'm happy he finally has a hobby, but I don't think I should be expected to listen to every episode.
Okay. Where's the bailiff? Nothing's working. I don't think she needs to be expected to listen to every episode, or any episode for that matter. Maybe exercise? Maybe learn to cook. I mean, there are other hobbies. And I don't like that he was tricking her. Not in love with that. I think maybe he could just say, did you listen to my podcast? Then she'll lie and say yes. And they can go on with their lives. I've now come to a new conclusion. I think this couple is perfectly suited for one another. They're living the lie, and it's working for them. So I'm all in favor of them staying together, get married, have a bunch of kids. We'll see how it works out.
I'm engaged to the best guy, and we're thinking about combining our finances. I just found out that he has an OnlyFans subscription to a specific woman that he claims is non-sexual. I want him to cancel the subscription, but he's being kind of weird about it.
All right, we got 2 problems here. Actually, we have 3 problems. Number 1, they're engaged. Problem. Number 2, combining finances. Problem. Number 3, OnlyFans. Problem. So we've got 3 big, fat fucking problems. Let's hear what this douchebag has to say.
Right, so I've been chatting with this model on OnlyFans for like 4 years, and I'm not ready to give up the relationship. I know it sounds silly, but she really gets me in a specific way. And I'm helping her pay for grad school.
Okay. Here's my advice. He needs to get engaged to the OnlyFans model, combine his finances with her. He'll get a free subscription to his OnlyFans thing. And this nice, disturbed woman from the beginning should move on, get on with her life, yank her finances back. By the way, if by any chance they had already combined their finances, that means she's paying for the OnlyFans site. Red flag warning. So this is a shit show. He needs to go with this model, live your sad life, and this other woman can move on and improve herself dramatically by doing so. Break up immediately. Bam.
I was talking to my friend about Titanic, and I brought up the fact that Jack died. And then he got so mad and was like, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. I'm sorry, but how do you not know the basic plot of Titanic? You can't call a spoiler alert for a movie that everyone should know.
If my math is correct, that's 27 years ago? Yeah. Here's another spoiler alert. The ship went down. It hit an iceberg. Oh, spoiler alert. Come on, get a life. A lot of these cases that have been brought before my court today are pathetic.
I hate it when movies are spoiled for me, and I still haven't seen Titanic. I think that my friends should be sensitive to the fact that we're not all movie buffs.
I would say Titanic, and there's so many other movies that are classics that have been around for decades and decades and decades, and if you're not with it enough to keep up with the times, stay present, go to the movies, support films. I am completely judging in favor of the first plaintiff, if we're gonna call them that, and I don't have any problem with her saying anything about Titanic, anything. Let me explain to you about spoiler alerts with Marvel. If I tell you anything about Thunderbolts right now, someone's gonna kill me. You think I'm joking, I'm not joking. They follow me around and they make sure that I don't say nuttin'. Nuttin', honey. Remember that cereal commercial for Honey Nut Cheerios?
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, it's for Honey Nut Cheerios. Nuttin', honey. There are many things about Thunderbolts I'm afraid to spoil. I can tell you my character name, Contessa Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. That's it. Let's hear the next case.
My son is in a rock band, and I'm so proud of him, and I love watching him play. He has this new single, though, that's called Smokin' Hot Mom. I suggested maybe he should go to therapy, and he became really upset with me.
That's it? How about this idea? Take the compliment, smoking hot mama. How about that idea? And also, it does seem a little bit odd to suggest your son goes to therapy off of a single. Let's hear what the musician has to say. I hope his name isn't Oedipus.
The song is not about her. She always thinks that everything is about her. I just happen to appreciate nurturing older women, and I find them sexy. There's nothing weird about that.
I don't think he should tell his mother that it wasn't about her. I think he should say, Mom, it's about you. You're smoking hot, you're beautiful. I'm fine, I don't need help, except that I like to nurture older smoking hot women. And so now I'm changing my judgment. I think he needs to institutionalize himself. And well, we can't do this, it's a mental health joke, so we can't be doing mental health jokes on this program. Is this on television? My son has never written a song about me. What the hell? Why not? I'm smoking hot. Look at me. Why are you laughing? That's not supposed to be funny. I think she should stop listening to his music, and I think he should get a life. I think everyone needs to get a life in this particular court case. That's my judgment, get a life. I mean, I'm sorry I have to send all these people to prison, but, you know, that is my responsibility. Ultimately, I'm a civil servant, and I'm here to do my job. So there may be a higher court, and we'll see where I go with my career. I mean, it may well be that I'm, you know, bumped up to the next level. I don't know if that means like the 9th Circuit. I may become a federal judge, or I might be catapulted into the Supreme Court. And I'm open to all of it. Yeah, court's adjourned, motherfuckers. This is broken. This is broken.